Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Orb. Today, we'll talk about what Jon Taffer did. Let's head into it. Number 5. He's made a lot of people angry. When the Huffington Post ran their 2016 interview with Taffer, Bar Rescue was more than 100 episodes in. And to say that it caused a shocking amount of outrage is a bit of an understatement, as bartenders and experts across the nation took to social media to call him out on one of his statements. Munchies covered the reactionary side of the interview. His claim that tequila, mezcal, and mescaline are all related and have hallucinogenic properties was among the comments that attracted the most attention. This is not only far from the truth, but Del Magui, mezcal employees were quickly to point out that it's precisely the urban legend they were fighting to help people get past. There were also other comments, including a suggestion to save all tipping at the end of the night, and his questionable old-fashioned recipe. It's not the only time he's been called out by other industry professionals, but he also got in some hate for other television drinks he's made.
I'm getting through to you because obviously he can't, can he?
Through to me, I'm tuning you out.
You're tuning me out.
Tuning you out.
Number 4. His secret actions. It seems like owning a bar could be a dream job for anyone, but it's much harder than it looks. In the first place, putting fun before business is what leads to most people seeking Taffer's help. But when he spoke to Fox Business in 2017, he said it was much harder than people think. So difficult, he wouldn't do it himself. In 2017 at least, not. He cites things like higher food, beverage, and labor costs, along with the countrywide gripping small business crisis, and make it more difficult for all kinds of mom and pop shops. Taffer says, I got in the bar business in 1978 and owned my first one in 1989. And back then, the music was different. The level of violence was different. I mean, people didn't even lock their front doors. Today, there's a whole separate consideration when you go into this business. The show's viewers know that there are a lot of things that make him mad, including owners and staff that create an uncomfortable atmosphere for women. But he also masterminded some bizarre promotions, and he told all about them to certain newspapers. Taffer organized a competition called Thanks for the Memories in 1982, which was a 10-week event where girls competed for a breast augmentation win. He didn't specify what they had to do, but he said they had to give the bar bras before and after, which were then bronzed and hung over the urinals in the men's room. He went on to justify it by saying it was a different time, and added, it was a very different political time. I mean, I did midget tossing in Long Beach, California. We would throw midgets, so it was a different time. I would never suggest doing anything like that today.
People are coming in here because we show our boobs and because we act crazy and we drink with them and act promiscuous.
Number 3. Getting an entire staff fired. One of the things that Taffer doesn't tolerate is skimming staff, either out of the registers, by pouring over, or by offering free drinks. This is an attitude that he always had, going back to his earliest days working in nightclubs. He told Vice that he was immediately pulled aside when he started a bar in its beanery just after dropping out of college at 24 years of age, and told the staff that they had all agreed to take $100 each night they worked. If he failed to do so, the books would be thrown away, so they said he was obligated. Taffer decided to set the tone for the rest of his career instead of hopping on board. He told the company's owner, and that led to the firing of the rest of the employees and his promotion to lead bartender.
Stop talking.
What's going on? They're arguing.
Tell her to go sell the shots. Amanda, hey.
Number 2. His screaming.
Look at it and say to yourself, this isn't right. Correct?
Taffer says he does what he does more for the staff than the owners, and it's the expressions during a big revelation that keep him doing what he's doing. According to the Q&A on his own site, he says he's grateful to be able to change lives, and that's just part of the job if he has to shout a bit to do it. It's not something I like to do, but when I do yell, it's deliberate, he says. When I get angry, it's with a purpose. My purpose is to solve a problem, and I never lose sight of that. And if you're wondering if he has ever strained his voice with all the screaming or not, he has. Bourbon Street Spirits on Bourbon was the bar in question, and he says it wasn't an especially rage-filled episode, but just that it was so loud that he heard himself screaming. Perils of the job. Number 1. Letting bars fail.
I'm leaving. I am not rescuing your bar.
Entrepreneur sat down with Taffer to get some idea of what he considered to be the most important principles he used to build his empire, and the basic concepts he encouraged to abide by every business owner. The question we're all wondering is one of the key points he had to offer. How does he feel when the bars he's trying to help ultimately fail? A big part is not to take things personally, he says. It's all business. Projects and deals are not children or family. Businesses come and go. Treat businesses non-emotionally. In 2014, Taffer discussed his bar rescue record with Bro Bible, which he said was about 80% success success. He said that number helped him make talking about the other 20% completely comfortable, and he knows exactly what went wrong with each of them. He's totally fine with owners who choose to sell immediately after getting their upgrade. Taffer also said he doesn't count those as failures, because at the end of the day, I just want to make a good show for the viewers. I don't care if some bars fail.
Go back to the airport and fly the out of here.
Good luck on your corner.
What do you think about Jon Taffer? Did you know what he did? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.